Right guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. I'm going to break down this trade I took during Asia last night. Yeah, this is on gold and we can go through it right now. Okay, so forget this trade. This trade was a London session trade. The same exact thing, just using gaps, 90-minute SMT fill, right? And then you trade down to this open draw. So bear in mind, I'm just going to do the charting on MGC for now because it's my easier. So bear in mind, this is previous day low, right? And pay attention to what we open near during, or on the new day open, right? Right, I need to focus in. So like I said, pay attention to what we open near, okay? So if we look at this, if we just do a top-down analysis for anyone that hasn't seen my slides. So I believe it was like this. Alright, let me just cross-reference. Yeah, so we'll just, I don't really care about that SMT, we'll go like this. So this is what we are actually looking at on the day, right? I just want to check this quickly. Was there a PSP? No, that's fine. So obviously, what do we have here going on? We have basically a C2 I'm viewing it as, and obviously we're drawing towards previous day low here, right? This was also another draw, but I'll explain why I didn't hold there. So we've got our bias, right? So ideally we want to see some kind of, open high to support the profile kind of thing, right? So what do you see here? This is where you need to pay attention to. So bear in mind, if I can get rid of this, let me just clean this up. Bear in mind, right, if we take the previous day candle, right, inside of it we have this 4-hour gap. So price opens up today, or it opens up yesterday. Brother, am I bugging out? Why is this like this? Anyway, but it opens up and it puts in a SMT fill right inside of this 4-hour gap. So now I'm basically viewing this as the high of the day. This is my protected high of the day, which allowed me to trade not only this trade but also the London session trade. So we've got our high of the day, right? As you can see, there was SMT with, where the fuck was this SMT, bro? Am I bugging out? Yeah, SMT here, right? So as you can see, we've now got this established SMT. I thought that was SMT with XAU Euro, I'm not gonna lie. 2828. That's weird. Anyway, so as you can see, we've got this SMT field just establishing the high of the day, right? So once you establish the high of the day, we can then look to see if we can trade this reversal candle, because we can trade C2s, right, as long as it's got a small wick and it supports expansion and it's got everything we need. So if we drop down to the 1 hour, right, on the 1 hour, what do we see? Bear in mind, this is our 4-hour SMT fill, right? I was waiting for this. If we, I think it's the 30-minute actually. Yeah, I think it was this. No, it's like this. This was it here. Yeah. So look at this, right? And bear in mind, I know you're going to say this doesn't look like a very good reversal. At this current moment in time, right, we have a strength switch PSP. And the fact that all assets are reversing on the lower time frame gave me the confidence to take this, right? Let me just get rid of this. Fuck it, I'll leave it. So we've got this strength switch PSP here, right? We can even view it on the 90-minute, just a 90-minute C2 as well. But yeah, so we've got this strength switch PSP, which is confirmed at 6:30, right? And we've got this open high. And bear in mind, what are we targeting? Is that not the previous day low? Oh yeah, I'm bugging out. Bear in mind, what are we targeting first? Previous day low. So if we go and look at this from an entry point of view here, back in this leg of price, right? Come on. So we got this currently going on, which is a 4-hour SMT fill. We've got a 30-minute strength switch confirming this idea. So we wait until 6:30, right? Obviously, because we need to confirm that PSP, right? So once we confirm this PSP, where did I take my entry? You could have taken an entry here. I missed that. So I took my entry here once we got this candle closed, and we did bullshit around for a bit. But I saw silver was doing a nice V shape, as you can see. So I took silver on an eval, but I'm not really going to go over it. Same kind of framework. I just don't see a point in going over an eval trade because silver's a bit more risky. So wait, we kind of bullshit around. We do this weird bollocks, right? And here you see when we do this kind of move, this was which gave me the confluence. What is this? This is what gave me the confluence to use this here. Do you see this? I like this, and I viewed it like this then. So I don't want to see price, you know, pierce this high. And bear in mind, when I was in this, my stop loss is at a protected high. Main reason being, you know, we've got this draw here, which is my previous day low. But we've also, oh man, why are these charts so long? So we've got this previous day low, right? Just want to make sure I didn't draw to that. Brother, what is going on? So yeah, we've got this previous day low draw, which is just the low hanging fruit of the day. But pay attention to the only reason I traded Asia in this example was due to you know, where we opened. We opened back inside the previous day's range, back inside the 4-hour gap. So yeah, this was it. There was an entry like here, like I said. I missed this, so I just took a continuation order log. I didn't really have any problem with it. Remember, this is our 30-minute, and yeah, took that down to previous day low, and I got out here. I got out full here, and obviously if I had held to that other draw, which was that low down here, just about here, for 7R, and obviously I didn't partial, I'd have got greedy, got stopped break even most likely, and then it would have ran to that. So that was pretty nice. I don't know. Let me try and see if I can find you the screenshot of it. If I show you my Figma slide, yeah. So this was it, right? And yeah, there's my executions. I'm not logged into my Trader at the moment, so I can't really show you my executions. But on here, and while we're here, I might as well break down this London trade, right? So if we look at the 4-hour, we've got the daily open, which we traded, right? Let me go to this. Get rid of this. So we traded this, right? Then I went sleep here, right? And remember, we still have this drawer open. So basically what that meant is I want to see price respect to 0.5 of this, right? C2, C3, C4 to continue to the draw. Let's get rid of that previous day low. Let's get rid of this. Right, so what do I want to see 2 AM do? Right, idea I want to see 2 AM open high, right, which supports our bearish profile. Right, as you can see, we open, put in the wick, respect previous 4-hour candles EQ. Right, then this is our next draw. So we had a 90-minute SMT fill. Already these trades are low probability, but pay attention to the wick size. The wick size, my trade was in here, so it allowed me to you know, trade this body in this expansion. So like I said, 90-minute SMT fill here, 133, 133, 133, 90-minute SMT fill. Right, so from here, remember, if you didn't trade Asia, you could have traded this. But already keep in mind that, you know, the lower we get in the range, the lower probability it can be. But it's fine if there's a draw open. Obviously, in this case, we had this draw still. So, obviously, your 5-minute CISD would be here. RR does not make sense whatsoever. Same with the 3-minute, you know, the RR does not make sense. So I just use 2-minute. 2-minute CISD, and I haven't done the slides yet for this. I doubt I probably will, to be fair. It was a bit more of a choppy trade. But yeah, just a 90-minute S&T field, universal sequence, gap still open, 4-hour EQ respected, and then we can just trade this lower. So, you know, what is that? 3 +4, you know, are before New York AM, I'm not fussed. So around 7 AR. Yeah. The only sad thing is about this Asia trade that I took was the fact that I was doing it from my bed. So I was in bed, right, on my phone, and my trade copier wasn't set up. So I only managed to take it on one account, which is a bit of a pain, and excluding evals and whatnot. This one was a bit better for my accounts. So yeah, I hope that makes sense to all of you. And this is how I basically this is basically how I caught 4.5R trading in Asia, and then 3.1 in London. But I'll probably just title the video as, you know, how I caught 4.5R trading in Asia or something like that. I'm not really too fussed about this. This Asia one was the one you need to pay attention to more. Like it's bloody textbook. So now what do we anticipate after, you know, 4 candles? What do we anticipate after expansion? We might anticipate a new phase of price, right? We've hit this relevant level, so we'll see what we do around here. I'm not focused on trading until, you know, it's 5:30 right now Eastern. I'm not focused on trading until, you know, it gets close to 8:30. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, guys.